Hey everyone, Ashton Meyer here. It's been a little while since I made a video, and something just occurred yesterday that made me need to speak on this. So, yesterday, I'm very, very blessed because I have the ability to stay at home, to run my business, be my own boss, work my own hours, and I get to be with my kids during the summer. I don't have to worry about paying someone to watch them. I get to be with them. And on top of that, I get to continue my education right now, all in one. So this is why I haven't made a video. I am very busy. However, that's okay because I keep setting the bar. I keep adding more things on my plate. And, well, sometimes we got to balance that plate out a little differently than we did before, right? Well, yesterday we walked to the park, and we were at the park, and my son was playing for a little bit, and a little boy threw their boomerang, and it went up in the tree. So my son, who is such a little sweetheart, was like, "Mom, I'm going to get this down." He's 11 years old. He's like, "I'm going to get this down." I'm like, "All right." I was like, cool, that's great. So he's sitting there, he's trying, he's using his stick, getting stuff. He's like, "Mom, do you have something that I can tie this around?" And his brain, the way it works, let me tell you, this kid is, he's smart. He wants to be a scientist. Bless his heart. He is way above his grade level for math and science. It's amazing. Okay, squirrel moment, sorry. He was trying things, and he sat there for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, he got the boomerang down. He got it down, he was determined, and he didn't give up. And he comes over, he's like, "Never give up." And I was like, "What did you just say?" And he's like, "Never give up." He's like, I heard the parents tell the kid that if the wind didn't blow down by the time that they would leave, they would just go buy another one. And he's like, "It's such a waste of money when they already have it. Why not just get it down?" I figured I would keep going and get it down and never give up. And I was like, wow. We have kids that will take on tasks for a project to complete it, to help someone else. He gave up his time to play because he was determined to get this down for this little boy, because he saw a value in helping them and saving money, and he didn't want to give up on it. He tried, I think it was like 3 different things before he finally got it down. Why is it that we give up so easily on our dreams, on our goals? Is it because we're older now, and I don't want to call it wiser, but as we progress, we go through trials, we go through adversities, we go through things in our life where we fall down, and instead of getting back up and trying it, we think it's easier. It is, and it's easier just to stop. He could have stopped, he could have tried, and then after that first time of what he was trying, he could have stopped, and he could have went and played, and he could have worked on himself, but he didn't. He continued to persist and stay consistent in trying new things until he got it down. He wasn't going to give up. Why do we give up so easily? We are going to have times where we fall down, and we are going to have things that don't work. And for me, like last month, when my mom had her accident, I gained 10 pounds. But I was like, all right, let's go. I got back into a routine that I absolutely love, because if you're trying to get into something that you don't really love, then it doesn't work so well. But anyways, got into a routine that I love. Started watching what I eat, because I could have complained. I could have freaked out. I could have gone into a whole emotional wreck about, "Oh my gosh, I just gained 10 pounds and this and that, and I'm totally regressed from last year." But instead I'm like, all right, what do I need to do to get back on track? Instead of thinking about why all this happened and why I'm at where I'm at, what can I do to go forward? What can I do to move forward? So focus on what's going to push you forward. Not why you're where you're at, but where you want to go. When you think of that and you tell yourself like, hey, I'm going to get back on track. I'm going to do this. I don't know how, but I'm going to do this. Your mind starts to tell yourself you're going to do those small, simple tasks, like working out for me, like eating healthy. And that's where my mind started going, thinking about just the small things. It's not a huge, big process. It's really simple. And I think that's one of the things that breaks children up from adults, is that adults, we overthink. We know so much now, and we have so much wisdom and knowledge that we overthink things. We think it's more complicated than what it really is. And a child's mind works in a completely different way. You know, we grew up learning basic, simple stuff, and we're still learning. And it goes to that basics of, all right, what can I do to get it? What can I do to get it? What can I do to get it? And that's what it's about. My mind started going into, all right, this is your goal. Focus on, this is what you want. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to do my workouts, and I'm just going to do it. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be any closer to my goals. I may even regress more. And what's the point in that? Go back to your why. Go back to your goals. Get back on track and look forward. Now move. Never give up.